emphasize what our leader has said, that under his leadership, we are the opposition, the government in waiting, the alternative to the disaster that we have in government today, and we are clear in our mind as to what needs to be done. Gen Z made it very clear that you are either with the people or against the people. Kwa Kiswahili ni kwamba kuna wengi zaidi ya watu 300 ambao walikufa wakati wa maandamano ambayo tulikuwa nayo ya Gen Z, nikiongezea wale walikufa wakati tulikuwa na maandamano pale Azimio, na hatuwezi tukachukua tu kwa mzaha kama watu walikufa tu kiholela holela. Ni sababu fulani iliwafanya watokezee na wakakuja kusema ya kwamba gharama ya maisha iko juu, na Zakayo akaona ni vizuri awaue wengine na akawaua, na sisi ndio tumeamua ya kwamba sisi tutabaki na wale ambao wanalia kwamba Kenya haiendi vizuri. Hatuwezi tukashikana na wale ambao wako na damu mikononi mwao, na it is not in doubt as to where we are going. Our leader of Azimio is with us here, and we will be with him. He has been with us in many places, and we will continue going, kwa sababu siasa ni safari ya aina hiyo. Mwingine akiamua kwenda namna hii, like now I can clearly say that Raila ameamua kwenda EU, na huko tumemutakia baraka, na sisi hatuendi EU. Sisi tunabaki dunia hii ya Kenya, na kuna shida hapa Kenya, na ile tuko naye hapa ni lazima tuungane na Wakenya tuhakikisha kwamba Kenya imeenda sababa. And it is important to also say that when you talk about my party leader Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, his mind is also clear. Aliambia watu wa dunia hii hasa hapa Mount Kenya, msiungane, msiende kwa UDA, kuna shida. Sasa hawezi kuwa yeye ndiye anaambia mtu mwingine asiende waungane naye kwa serikali. You just need to add 1 + 1. There's no way he will be and those double speaks are not good for leadership. We are in UDA and we are not there. Uhuru has not instructed any of us to go and join a government that is unconstitutional. 1, 2, serikali ambayo yeye mwenyewe majonzi yake ni kwamba watoto waliuawa kiholera holera, wengine hawajulikani walipo. Abductions are still there. We can see the cost of living still skyrocketing. His concern is why have the Kenyans been abandoned, and it is not how can you join a sinking ship, in fact a sunk ship. So nafikiri ni vizuri kujua tuseme hivyo tu. We have no doubt in our minds that Kenyans have also decided that they are not going to do anything with this disaster, and they are only waiting for the day when that opportunity to kick them out is availed, either through the constitution or otherwise. Now when that happens, we will be with them to ensure that this disaster is gone, and it is gone for good. Kwa hivyo kama vile mkubwa wetu amesema ni kwamba tuko Embu leo, na Nicolara tulala hapa kwa sababu he had come to attend a private function. We are going for a church function at Kagio, Kirinyaga, where I'm sure we will be able to say many more. And we ask you, just like you cover William and Ligiji in church, you should also cover us in church. If you don't cover us, don't cover them. Don't even waste us. Ni vizuri katiba inasema you must be able to allocate equal time to the government and the opposition, and this is the opposition. Kama unaenda kutafuta ingine pale ingine, wewe unaweza kuwa pia uko na shida ya kusurura, I know, and we are going to form government, and I can tell you 2029 kuna wengine watakuja bado kuita kutunga. You know, yeah, we will do form government by 2027. Na wale ambao wanapiga safari wanaunga wengine mkono 2029, we will also receive them that time. Asante sana.
Agencies, when they overwhelmingly came out to reject 2024. We tried last year with Jeremiah Kioni that time and our other friends, and we fell short. But the Gen Z said stay behind, and they brought an amazing change in our country. The Finance Act 2024, the terrible act legislation, is a result of a parliament that has been captured by the executive. The young people said no. In fact, they breached parliament because they went to serve a petition on their legislators. But the police, instead of allowing them to serve the petition, decided to kill them. Some of them were shot dead outside houses of parliament. And we went to see them when some of them were lying in the mortuary. People took the power. Under Article 1 of the Kenyan Constitution, the sovereignty of the Kenyan Republic is vested in the people. And the people can choose to exercise it either directly or through their elected representatives. So what the Gen Zs did was when they realized that the elected representatives who should carry their mandate or whatever, act on their behalf, when they realized they've been state captured by the executive, they decided to go directly. So as far as some of us are concerned in terms of legal jurisprudence, people took the power. And no matter what may have happened thereafter, formation of the so-called government, broad-based government, which has not taken into account the concerns of the Gen Z, we think that that is an act of futility. It is a betrayal, actually a betrayal. It's like kicking the youth on their teeth na kuambia mutadu. So this is this government of so-called broad-based government is riding on the death of our children. And nobody has even dared to look behind and say what happened. So from Embu, we want to show solidarity with the people of Embu who came out and demonstrated. The right to demonstrate is guaranteed under the Constitution. Ni right. Now these are the rights that Mzee Kibaki gave, and some of us were privileged to be standing next to him when we saw allegiance to Constitution 2010. Under Constitution 2010, there are certain basic inalienable rights. You can't take them away. A part of who we are now. Therefore, these basic rights are what the people of Embu came out to defend. Na mimi nataka tu niseme msiogope, kaeni ngumu. Munaona sasa sisi tumeamua kwamba tutakuwa wapinzani wa dhati bila kusita, kwa sababu nchi yenyewe inatarajia kwamba we stand strong. Na Wakenya, mtuamini, there's a real big trust deficit in this country. The choice is between kuokoa Zakayo na timu yake ama kuokoa Kenya. Sisi tumeamua kuokoa Kenya, na ndio naona tuko hapa leo. Na wengine wenu waliandika huko Nairobi, nataka muwajibu kutoka Embu kwa niaba yangu. Museme yule Kalonzo mlikuwa mnasema ati ame soften position. Ni yule ama ni mwingine? So we are very determined to do the best thing we know for our country. So we will walk this journey and watch as we move. Kenyans will be joining in this movement, a movement for real change. Na change ambayo itakuwa na udanganyifu tena. Siasa udanganyifu Kenya imefikia kikomo. Kama kuna ndugu anataka kuongezea, Jeremiah.